Stay on. God. Flipping flappity. Now it's on. Alright. Stream Deck update. Broke Stream Deck. Alright. Wrong. Right. What? The hell is going on here? There it is. I'm going blind. My apologies, guys. I'm a little trouble getting my shit together right now. Alright. We appear to be working now. Alright. Hi. Working? Yeah, working. Alright, good. I hear good things about things that are working. I created a new character today. This is him. He was an archaeologist. Poking around in the Great Pyramid. Pyramid of Khufu. Or Cheops. And, well, you know, there's a word for an empty tomb. That is cenotaph. A memorial to someone whose body isn't there. But their spirit was, and, well, magic. And yes, I literally did dream about playing this game last night.
Pleased to meet you. It's always exciting to meet new heroes like yourself. Defender from the Champions told me you'd be a good candidate to help with our new training program.
That's nice to hear, certainly.
Let's get started, shall we?
Okay.
We'd like you to help test a new training simulation for our Ravenswood Academy students. It's based around the Kular invasion.
So we have R1, which is our builder. And R2, our only spender right now.
I do hope Plato managed to fix that glitch.
Plato interface online.
Invasion simulation.
Superhero. Thank you for volunteering to test the Kular invasion simulation MK1.247B. I will be tracking your progress through the tutorial. When you are ready, please proceed to the simulator.
Thank you, Plato. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Hi. Also, hi. I will now enter the simulation.
All frequencies override. Connection complete.
Thank you, Plato.
Attention! Calling all heroes. This is Defender with a Priority 1 alert. Millennium City is under attack. I repeat, Millennium City is under attack by a hostile extraterrestrial force, the Kular. I'm directing police and Primus troops to fallback positions, but they are outnumbered and outgunned. They won't last long against the advanced alien technology of the Kular. We need reinforcements fast.
Okay. I'm on my way.
I'm reading several new distress signals from the MCPD and EMS units in the south sector of downtown. All available heroes rendezvous with Sergeant McAvoy's team immediately. Help him secure the mayor and any nearby civilians. I repeat, all available heroes rendezvous with Sergeant McAvoy at the following coordinates.
Downloading coordinates now.
Once we have the civilians out of harm's way, we'll regroup at Champions HQ and take the fight back to the Kular. Good luck, heroes. Defender out.
Thanks, Defender. There I am.
Thank goodness you're here. You arrived just in time. I'm glad you're here. Many Kular attack ships have been flying over the city, dropping scores of seed pods. I'm glad you're here.
He's glad I'm here.
Press the tab key to select the nearest enemy target. Click on the pressing tab multiple times will cycle through energy building enemy targets. The power will activate as soon as you are in range of your target.
supposed to go off as long as I hold down the button. Check the options. Basic difficulty level. It has a difficulty level? Remember that. Characters in disruptive. There's a whole bunch of goodies for me because I've played the game before and I've had substance the game launched. Lots of titles I'm getting mostly. Voice chat we will disable. Audio is fine right now. Not playing with the controller. The video window maximized. Right. Correct. Controls. Camera shake. Off. Gives me headaches. I had to turn off camera shakes and other things. Screen. Tab target recorder into the bar. Target. Change cancels. How about we go with that? That's what I'm used to. Basically hold the button down to keep using the your default, your energy builder.
Excellent work.
We'll always have your
Preventing
one
the
attack
QR
as
from
an
taking
energy
root in the
builder,
city
and
will
then
make it
most
that
of the
much
rest of the
easier
rest
to
of the
stop
yeah,
this invasion.
not on.
I'm glad you're here. Any assistance you can give will be
Now,
greatly
level 2.
appreciated. Thank you again for your assistance. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too. It's fine. I'm not really glad that I'm here, but it's fine.
Well, I sure am glad to see you. I've heard some good things about you.
Evidently, the
But
mayor
Millennium
is
City
in
is
the
in sore
south.
need of some heroes right now.
Millennium City feels more Detroitish.
My administration will... When the QLR attack began, I set up a command post in the center. My administration will...
First things first, as always, because they are definition first. I happen to know, because, like I said, I've been playing forever. Offline. There's the
Hero
title
points
here.
are displayed as stars at the bottom of your hero's portrait.
Be my title. There it is. Red Bug Down. Cover the emergency plan. It's over here somewhere, I believe. Yes. Character is, in essence, a mage. You can see if I hit my 2, which is my basic attack, it uses up some energy. One basic attack does less damage, but returns some energy. And that's kind of the basis of Champions Online combat.
Move near the flashing interactive object. Press the F key or click the interact button, and then wait.
It's not at all a bad game. It has just never really caught on to most people. And it did suffer in a lot of ways compared to City of Heroes, which just seemed like a more complete game. But I have played an awful lot of this one as well. I do like it. But I did dream of it last night, so I have no choice. Never for me, Lars. They're getting rid of those. Twitch is banning them. Now, unless you mean by gambling stream you mean me opening a bunch of lockboxes in Guild Wars 2, which you could make an argument that qualifies. Morning, Lars. In which case, that will probably be when they get the Halloween stuff up, so that'll be either next Tuesday or the Tuesday after that. Gotta beat up drones. Evil Qlar drones. Heading back to the mayor. Well, it's an older game, to be sure. Champions Online's got to be 9 or 10 years old, I think.
Many thanks.
And it's pretty minimal. I
activate
mean,
the
you've got the
city's
bars,
emergency
the
response
hot
plan
bars, and over here you've got your gear and buffs. So, I mean, there's not much to the UI, really. Base UI.
My administration will have information Chief Surhoff needs to see. My administration will...
Can't remember if these are movable or not. Must be movable some way. Can't remember how off the top of my teeny tiny head. Let's see, where are we off to next?
The mission heading indicator is a directional arrow that will guide you to your primary mission. You can set any mission as a primary mission by clicking the number in the mission tracker or from the mission journal J key by selecting
Magical
the mission
bolts.
and pressing the Make Primary button.
Those are technically Eldritch Blasts, and those are Eldritch Bolts. Blasts do more damage, but take up energy. Bolts do less damage, but return some energy. It's like science. You can control their colors as well. Just haven't gotten around to messing with it yet.
Blocking reduces all damage taken. An incoming charge-up attack is signaled by special animations and an icon above your opponent's head. Block these
Something was
attacks
definitely,
by
yeah,
holding down
auto-tune would
Shift
explain
key.
it. Your voice was definitely coming through like you were auto-tuned. I assumed you were just futzing around with it, so... You also did seem to be having an inordinately good time that evening.
The pulsing blue circle ahead of you marks a respawn point.
This
If you
is
are
a
defeated
respawn
in
point.
battle, pressing the recover button will transport your hero to the nearest respawn point.
That sounds about right. You were having an extremely good, perhaps even overly good time, Lars.
Talk about cutting it close. I'll read
Citizens distressed.
our ability to fight the Qlar is being
Gotta
enhanced.
rescue some citizens. Oh, we got another quest over here, too.
I'm really worried I might miss my flight. I have some EMT training.
He needs medical
and I've done
supplies.
I'm really worried I might miss my flight.
if it's the one where he says something like, pass the something, that was actually T-Pain. Not that I'm an expert on either.
Press F when you're a silver exclamation point to pick up an item or object on the ground.
I've picked up an item. I've got some medical supplies. T-Pain is another rap or slash hip-hop artist. More medical supplies. I have everything I need from these two quests, so we head back.
Excellent.
900 XP. Will that be enough for another level?
Gaining a level is an opportunity
On level
to
3.
improve your hero. To buy new powers or customize existing ones, make sure to visit a power.
As rough as things are here, it gets worse the closer.
I'll talk to Mr. Griswold over here.
I'm really worried I might miss my flight to Canada. Do you think the invasion may have delayed my plane?
Well, I don't need anything like auto-tune. If I'm going to sing at you, I want it to hurt. No, I'm not going to. Unless you do something to disturb me. I saw one or two down here in the corner. I didn't really see what they were. Wasn't paying close attention.
Find additional missions by exploring. If a starburst appears behind the prime computer button, it is alerting you to an available mission in the area.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
I'm
We're
a
getting
sight
hit
for
from
sore
both
eyes.
sides. Get out there and kick those. Dr. Silverback Detective Strange. Get out there and kick those QLAR back.
I have to kick some QLAR butts.
Equipped devices are activated by clicking their icon.
I have a device. Where'd the device go? Let's see. Relic resonance. No. That's the drone controller. Creates a level 1 scanner drone. That. Let's see. This is increases energy. Move this into there. Good. Stupid QLAR. Messing with me? Who do they think they are? Well, they're aliens. They're invading aliens. That's probably who they think they are, because that's who they are. Bring out the drone again.
Many other QLAR closer to the...
Frequency scan complete. That's 1 out of 2. Oops. We have a master villain here. He's big. He's bad. But I'm bigger and badder. Mostly. need to get one more, this other antenna over here. Finish up the quest. Okay, so you're drinking again, Lars? Or possibly taking hallucinogens, I'm not sure. Well, if you hadn't noticed before, you will now know and come to an additional truth that perhaps you were not aware of. We Americans are suckers for accents. Pretty much any accent will do. Okay, where are the engineered drones? I need engineered drones. Enraged? Enraged? I need enraged drones. I'm sorry. And that is no exaggeration. We are absolutely suckers for accents. Well, perhaps you're just more charming than you thought. Perhaps you are a great big bucket of sexy, and you just didn't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the big bucket of sexy thing. Yep. Alright, I'm now fighting at level 4. I have to go to Dr. Silverback. Right, yeah, he's over there. Well, charming would be if you look like a big, terrifying cat. Charming. Guild Wars 2 humor, it never gets old.
Salutations, my esteemed compatriot. I was occupied with some Connect the drone controller to the rocket pod, and the date. Do be careful. These
Full metal jacket.
Summon this invade. Do be careful.
And this is, in essence, sort of a public quest. If you ever played Age of Reckoning, Warhammer Age of Reckoning, they sort of brought in public quests, and this is sort of a version of public quests. We need to kill 30 of them, and when I say we, unfortunately I just mean me. This is meant to be done by groups of people, but hey, you know, you do what you can with what you have. Senator! You're a rat bastard, sir. This is my friend, Senator, making me feel terrible because he has been making incredible barbecued / grilled goodies, and I don't get any. I blocked his big attack, which wasn't that big after all, I guess. If you're not familiar with American barbecue, Lars, it is arguably America's greatest culinary invention. Oh, we've got 30 out of 30. I have to collect cannon parts. Parts is parts. There's a cannon part. Not sure where I have to take it. Oh, maybe I don't have to take it anywhere. I just have to open it up. Yeah, I just have to open it up. Yes, he came in here just to taunt me, Morris. These are my friends. And now, even though I'm stuffed from my dinner, I want barbecue. Thank you, Senator. And that should be 5 out of 5 ion cannon parts. You just don't want to give me any more money. You've given me so much. You decided that's enough. And frankly, I can't argue with that. 29 seconds left. We're defending the cannon. This guy is a superhero named Ironclad. And we're going to launch him into the gun. And we're going to shoot him at the enemy ships up there. Because that's how we do superheroism around these parts. He's going to get into that. And theoretically, we're going to shoot him. And this should be where I get the items from the equivalent of a public quest. I did I got all of the points from that. No one else was here. I'm not surprised. The game's not dead, but it is, I would say, in maintenance mode. Now, it's possible they have, over the last couple of years, every once in a while dropped something new. I would really like to see them. It's mostly dead. It's on life support, but it's not dead. They have added a few things over the last couple of years, not a bunch. I would love to see them throw more stuff at it and bring it out on consoles. They brought Star Trek Online to consoles. They should be able to bring this to consoles.
Great. The Kular have been fighting hard to... We must prevent any more Kular from entering the
I'm now fighting
headquarters.
at level 5, by the way.
Dr. Silverback analyzed the data. We must prevent any more Kular from entering the...
In fact, when they were working on it, I assumed this was what they were bringing to the console before they announced Star Trek Online. I thought this one would be an easier one to bring across. Fewer buttons and everything than Star Trek Online. It's loading in, even though it says server not responding up at the top. It'll load in. It depends. It depends on the consoles. It depends on the control systems. It also depends on the server infrastructure. FF14, I think, was designed for that all along, aiming at consoles. Remember, they're a console-centric company because they, historically have come out of the consoles more than the PCs. Okay, they've broke. I'm going to exit and restart. It actually did hang that time. What? Did the servers actually crash? I literally can't remember that ever happening before, but it would figure, wouldn't it? Okay. Says the server status is up. Let's try that. Says ready. Connecting to account server. There we are. This time for sure. Oh, Cryptic. Cryptic. Oh, Cryptic. Cryptic are the guys who run the game. And let's just say they are of questionable quality. I used to be an enormous fan of their games. First of all, with City of Heroes. They spun that off as a separate company. They brought out Star Trek Online. They brought out Champions Online, their second superhero game, and Neverwinter. But over the years, they have just gone to pot, unfortunately. Star Trek Online is nothing more than a space Barbie game at this point, where everyone buys the newest, niftiest ship, and mind you, their ship designs are gorgeous. Neverwinter has been revamped so many times, and they finally gutted it the last time, so that it hurries you to the end game so you can start spending money, because you have to spend money if you want to complete the content. You can't realistically earn the currency to buy the things you need to complete the content. Theoretically, you can turn the in-game currency into the real money currency, but there's currently something like a 120-day waiting list. And I have to say, it doesn't appear like it's coming back right now, does it? Because I'm sitting here and spinning. I do have a rotating cursor, so yeah, there's that. Let me close it off and try one more time. And mind you, I dreamt about this game last night. I really, honestly, and truly did. And I created a new character. Spent some time, maybe 20 minutes or half an hour, designing the appearance. Now it's trying to connect again. Okay. Is this better? Might be better. I hope it's better. It looks better. I spent like a half an hour or so deciding what what kind of character to build, doing the character design. As you can see, he's enormously handsome. That is one fine-looking fellow. And we should be inside the headquarters of the champions, and we are. Okay, good. This is better. This is where we're supposed to be, and we're back. A destroyed surge protector. Plus resistance to particle and sonic damage. Sure, let's go ahead and just turn that on, shall we? That's the mutagen. That's the healing patch. That's the Kular Hive seed. Let's go ahead and use this one. Lasts for a few minutes. I think Lars may be able to sum up what I had to say about my friend rubbing in his brisket. I promise I did not say the words toxic ass clown, though. Might have considered saying it, but I didn't actually say it. It's actually not. I say it's for, you know, adults. With the exception, obviously, of the streamer.
Over here. We don't have much
I understand
time.
you must. This is Defender. He's sort of the Batman / Superman.
Black Talon and his destroyed minions are behind the Kular attack on Millennium City. The Kular are just pawns. Black Talon, you... Over here. We don't have much time.
Over here. We don't have much time. I have to defeat Black Talon.
Black Talon is our adversary. He's a servant of Dr. Destroyer. And if we don't bring him down quickly, he'll lay waste to all Millennium City.
He's gonna kaboom. Okay, he's shooting at Defender, so...
I'll hold off the reinforcements. You're going to have to defeat Black Talon on your own.
Yeah, it would be great. I would be doing that if I hadn't gotten an extra ad. It's not great. Got an incoming. Alright, I got Black Talon. Wow, he almost got me, too. About to get downed again. Not quite, almost. I don't remember how to heal except by Healy potions. And I don't think I have any of those active. I used one. It's on cooldown. So we'll just wait for a few more seconds and we'll heal again.
You've shown great bravery today, my friend.
I have. That's
we need
true.
to shut down all those beacons.
I am,
they
I'm a hero.
broadcast a high-frequency signal which drives the Kular crazy. That's what caused them to attack.
And catch. Doop 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 boop.
The beacons are down. Let's launch Ironclad. and hope he's able to bring down the Q-Lar
Okay, so
mothership.
Ironclad is basically, he has loaded himself into the shell. The
This
shell's been
door
loaded
leads to
into
the
gun,
defense control room.
and now we're gonna fire him at the alien ship. It doesn't sound like a particularly elegant solution. Take a hero, put him in a bullet, and shoot him at an enemy ship, but hey, that's what we're gonna do.
Go for it. Launch the
Ironclad defense.
Seal the shell. We don't have much time.
Ironclad's hypervelocity shell easily penetrated both the shield and the mothership's armor. The destruction of the mothership sent the Q-Lar into confusion. The surviving aliens fled.
I'm a hero. Well, actually, this was training, so I'm a trainee.
Plato interface online. Please let me know if you require assistance.
Simulation evaluation, designations, and attack. Thank you for your help. Headmistress Rowan would like to speak to you.
Your data has been uploaded to the Ravenswood Academy databanks for processing.
Where she's over there.
I monitored your progress through the Q-Lar invasion simulation.
I was impressive.
Very impressive.
I was very impressive.
Thank you again for helping test this scenario. The powerhouse
go to the
is
powerhouse
a special training
and train up.
facility for heroes and is what...
Welcome back. I'm level 6. I have training points.
My goodness, hero costumes these days.
So I will get 2 skills at level 6. I'll get the primary stat of intelligence. I'll gain the pillar of pause, POC. And here's where you can also change your the colors of your skills so that they more appropriately match your, your visual aesthetic. These are my base skills. Intelligence, ego, and presence are my primaries. Recovery is secondary.
This one survived.
Evidently, I cannot exit from that one. Can I exit from this one? Go to main line. The Millennium City Powerhouse. This is where you train. Talk to powerhouse trainers. A couple of other new players around here. Let's see, I have to watch the videos, but I think I can exit out of them. Energy and equilibrium video. I know how that works, thank you.
All heroes have a power.
Oh, there we go. Charge up and maintained. I know about those.
Let's discuss charge ups and main.
Let's not. Travel powers.
Travel powers allow.
Stats and gear.
Each time you level up, you may gain new powers. New powers are displayed here.
Alright, purchase a super stat from trainer. Let us take a quick look. So, health points, power recharge speed and power cost discount, ego, ranged damage. That looks like that's the primary. Bonus healing, yeah, it's ego. Ranged damage, hold resistance, ranged knock strength. Presence is bonus healing. I do a little bit of healing, I think, off this build, not a bunch. Hold strength and crowd control resistance. Recovery is always good. You always want to get that. So I think ego. train up. Primary stat. Oh, they're giving me intelligence first. Okay. See that. And I get Pillar of Pause. I received intelligence and Pillar of Pause. Okay. There's Pillar of Pause, and I get to choose a travel power. And they have a large number of these. Some of these are unlocked across my account. Others are basically just different visuals. Let's see. There's flight and super speed and acrobatics and super jump. Super jump implementation is not as good here as it is in City of Heroes. City of Heroes has the superior one. Tunneling is a fun one. Swinging is a fun one to play. But flying. Well, I can buy Shadow Wings. I don't have that one yet, it seems like. Greatest maneuverability of any flight power. While out of combat, flight speed gradually increases. While in combat, flight speed is reduced. While active, energy cost of all powers is increased. Fully charged, you have flight at maximum flight speed. We can just go with just flight. Let's see, any of the others look good. Let's see, Phoenix Flight. I do wish you could see it. Magic Carpet. Power, Heroic, Retractable Wings, Electro Flight, Bat Flight. Oh, Bat Flight's cool. I think it turns you into a batch of bats. A little horde of bats. A flock of bats? Some kind of bat thing. Etheric Incantation. Show unavailable powers is up. Why is it unavailable? It must be unlocked. It's probably unlocked by something out of a lockbox. So, for instance, I could buy the Shadow Wings or the Cape Glide. But most of the rest of them you have to get out of a box or purchase off the auction house, I suppose. We'll just go with regular flight then. I have flight. And let's see, my new power is a ranged AoE. Pretty color, like that. A bit targeted though. Ranged PoE, heal. It does have a little bit of a heal there as well. Oh, I gotta talk to somebody else in here. Over there. The head trainer. Powerhouse. Starter gear pack. Critical chance is currently 3.8%. That's not especially impressive. Got a costume change token. A starter pack. Starter gear pack. And another device, the QLAR seed. Gave me more stuff that I will slide down here. That's my second bag. Why won't you let me move you? Oh, there we are. There we are. That is a core. All right. We have no question. That's the in-game currency that theoretically can be converted into the real money currency. I'll put these on. We'll leave the powerhouse. I'll see if we can't get ourselves 11. And I was thinking about buying the level 30 bump. That's a level 40 is the cap. have
Millennium City, a gleaming city of the future. A triumph of human engineering and a testament to the human imagination. But
yeah, a lot of players around tonight. Damn. All right, that's impressive. Couple guys fighting. I'm surprised there are so many players tonight. It's been a while since I've been in, but that's the most players I've seen in quite a while. Nice. That pleases me. I'd rather not see the game die, so,
good to see you.
Good to be seen.
Trouble is brewing in...
Drifter. And bare necessity. Drifter's over here. Hello, Drifter. And what's the green? Oh, the green, I think, is, yeah, that is Socrates. That's the computer system that can inquire with for possible missions. Let me go ahead and straight into my flight. And that's the quest we've got in that direction. So we'll do our first quest here, and then maybe we'll go ahead and, because it's like 2,000 Zen for the level up to 30, and I only have about 44,000 Zen. 44,690 Zen. Power up to level 30 costs 2,000. I have explored West Side. There's the police station. And there's the Kodiak. Got a couple quests for me. Stop the Purple Gang shakedowns at the locals. And defeat Purple Gang members. That guy's much higher level. Well, I get it's a PvAOE. Complete ironclad offensive. You may remember we finished that about 5 minutes ago. They may be having some small server issues. Just guessing about that. Which would explain why they crashed and why it's a bit slow on the uptake. Turning back. Hey, you finished that. So good, the heal does work on me as well. That's handy to know. So I've defeated 3 of them. I need 9 more. This guy's pretty much thumping the crap out of everyone I want to thump the crap out of. Bastard. I have received a lockbox. Yay. I was never impressed with the lockboxes in this game compared to Star Trek Online or Neverwinter. It seemed like that they were better bang for your lockbox bucks. There we go. English is hard, yo. I'm at 9 out of 12. Wait for my health to get back up, because these guys are hitting pretty hard. Hey, Z. I need one more, huh? Oh, he dropped something. A little exclamation point. Is an indicator that they dropped some loot. Something that passes for loot. Oh, he reset. I'll take him on by myself. As it appears that he kicked the ass of the other hero who was there. So... sit down, you punk. Cash in a couple more quests. Two. Audio. And tilt recognition. 7. Already added a bunch of int, right? Yeah, big ass chunk of int. Add a little ego. Improves ranged damage range. Nah, it's the other rolls. Recovery is always good. Let's go with recovery. Thank you, Kanukit. I hope your evening's going okay. Don't know if you ever tried Champions Online here, and I literally did dream about it last night. Well, realsies. And the Dream God was kind of messing with me, I think, because we had a little server problem earlier. You know the Dream God, he does love to mess with us. What I am going to do now is I am going to buy instant power up to level 30. Because I only have 44,690 Zen. As Canucket can attest from his experience in Star Trek Online, that's a lot of Zen. That's more than $400 worth of Zen. If you were to buy it. No coupon. Info. I'll get primary offense, defense, and utility. Those are the things that go in here. That's what basically passes for gear in the game. Get supplies. Have to be level 6 or higher. Oh, I'm gonna buy. There. I have received it. Now, this is also sellable on the auction house equivalent. I have no idea how much it sells for. I'm sure it is. I have no idea how live the market is in GM Online. I mean, there were a lot of players around. I was surprised by how many players there were. That. We do have our first Untamed lockbox. They drop here about the same way they do in Neverwinter or Star Trek Online. So this is a level 30 power-up. So, keys, vouchers, lockboxes, costume unlocks, action figures, primary offense, secondary offense, core mods, enhancement mods, vehicle, title pack, word pack. Word pack? I don't know. Booster modification, holiday stockings. Well, how about we just enter the number 30 now? Find some stuff. Again, I'm merely curious. Looks like that's not the right place for it. Item type all. We'll find it. Action figure number 30. Gray man. Okay. How about the words power up? Nothing. Keys and vouchers. I doubt it's in there. Nope. Lock boxes. No. Shouldn't be in that. Those. Mind you, not a big deal, but I'm curious. Hence, that's what I'm looking. My guess would be it would be in there, but I don't even know. Reward pack, power up pack should be in there. Anything in the reward packs? 132 different items. Crates of questionite. That's the in-game currency. Similar to dilithium in Star Trek Online. Or astral diamonds in Neverwinter. And this is just going to be bags because that's what it is. No bags for sale. That's interesting. Titles. I just haven't browsed this for a while, so I'm kind of curious. Lord or Lady, Doctor. Doctors, Lords, Ladies, Madams, Sirs. Impervious. What if I want to be an impervious Lord? Those appear to be the only titles that AIM is currently selling. Power unlocks. Bladed Fury. Crushing Ruin. I go out on a limb and say that there's 58 of these powers for sale. It's not a hugely live market. Call me crazy. Go ahead, call me crazy. Ah, Phoenix Flight. Swift Skating. Corrosive Jump. Oh, I kind of like the sound of that one, I have to admit. Vouchers. Perhaps nobody's actually selling one of these. Costume vouchers, keys. Keys are used to open the lock boxes. Presumably there's some market for the old lock boxes that'll have things in them. Yes, that's the most I've seen of anything. There's 513 lockbox items for sale. I'm going to go ahead and use this then. Which was my intent anyway. I just normally like to check. So it's possible there's no market for these. I'm now level 30. Just that quick, guys. So this is the primary offense. It'll increase my defense a little, offense a lot. My secondary super stats by 16, my primary by 30. This will increase my defense by a chunk, and the super stats similarly. And defense, and again, the primary stats. That is the reward kit. I'll open that in a second. So we went from, yeah, we're up to, oh. Okay, intelligence went way up, but I thought that ego and presence should have gone up. Those are my secondaries. Maybe I haven't specifically named them as secondaries yet. I'm not sure. I do need to go into the, I need to get trained up over here. Powerhouse. Hey, Fanola, how you doing? Powerhouse, yeah, so congratulations on hitting level 10, right? Specializations, right? Train up. Okay, secondary stat. There we are. Ego and presence. Purchase. At level 11. Get both of these. I have to choose, right? So this is a select, okay. Skarn's Bane deals magic damage to all targets. Fully maintaining this power applies hexed to affected targets, causing minus 18% resistance to magic damage for 15 seconds. Yeah, while maintained, foes within 25 feet of you suffer 176. Once maintained, foes within 25 feet of you are struck by a magical blast dealing a bonkers amount. Let's see, that deals. That is a maintain. 17 energy initially, 12 per half a second. Over here, way more expensive. Way more expensive. Huh. That's interesting. Now I have to make a decision. Maybe I don't want to make a decision, but I have to make a decision. Skarn's Bane. Targets up to 5 foes. This is around me. We will go with Skarn's Bane. Concentration. Choose your new ability. Concentration or compassion. Compassion is more healy. Concentration is more damaging. That. At 17, we get our choice of Arcane Vitality or Vala's Light. That's healing all targets. Heals. Oh, this is also a heal. Ranged heal. This is an AoE heal. We'll go with the ranged. Circle of Arcane Power. Upon a full charge, summons a circle power at your location. While standing in it, you gain 12 energy every second, and you have 100% energy decay, minus 100% energy decay. Energy unless one can use any energy while standing in the circle of Arcane Power. It sits up for 2 seconds while you're not standing in it, otherwise it lasts some length of time. And Conjuring. Applying a curse to a target grants 51 energy every 3 seconds for 6 seconds. we'll go with the Circle of Arcane Power. Lastly, level 30 choice, Sigils of Destruction, Sigils of Radiant Sanctuary. That sounds like healing. It is. Stealth. Sigils of Destruction, yeah. Sigils of Destruction. That's what the world is today. Hey, hey. Right, these are all our skills we've gotten. Let's see, that one is Sigils of Destruction. We've got all kinds of perks coming in. That's a Circle of Arcane Power, Arcane Vitality. Affected targets are healed. That is a buff in a form. So that should now be applied. Or Primal Majesty. I have Primal Majesty. Really? Not entirely sure why I've got Primal Majesty, but I do. So that one there is Skarn's Bane. That one, right. We've got more training to do. Purchasing ranks and advantages. Specializations. Yeah. We've got 21 points to spend. We got to spend 10 before we get access to the second tier. These are like spec points from old WoW, say. Endurance increases your equilibrium. Your non-super stats grant 10% more to their normal stated bonuses. Your secondary super stats now grant offense. Your intelligence now grants a bonus to hold strength. Well, we want to go to there. To there. That opens up the second tier here. Your energy builder reduces the remaining recharge time of all of your currently recharging abilities. It's only 6 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds. Intelligence now grants defense penetration. That seems good. Increase the amount of offense and defense you receive from items by 6%. Doubling twice. Your secondary superpowers grant 10% more of their stated bonuses. Does not affect the bonus damage. Both 3 there. Normal does not affect the bonus damage, healing, or threat modifiers granted from your secondary default bonuses. Let's go with tinkering. Let's commit. We now up to second tier. Let's see. Identified gear increases the amount of defense you receive from items. You strike with or are struck by an AoE, you gain a stack of locust. That's locust, not locust. The games certainly look very similar. The underlying mechanics are quite different, though. They both have their advantages. I think generally City of Heroes is a better unified game. The totality of City of Heroes is a better game. I think a number of the bits and pieces in Champions are better. And the costumes. There are more costume options in Champions, believe it or not. Make it count, increases your damage, and increases the cost of your blast attack. Decreases the cost of your blast attack. Increases your critical severity. Yeah, me too. But I literally did dream about this last night, so... felt necessary. Damage. Increase the damage and decrease the cost of your blast attacks. I think I only have the one blast attack, don't I? Blast. That's a curse. Ranged AoE. Ranged heal. Yeah, I only have one blast, so that's not worth it. Chart none. That is concentration. Right. Swap those two places. That's the right. Yep. Okay, let's see. Can we put more points down here? I don't know. One of those look like it might be pretty good. Maybe not. Defense, locus. Simoniminin. What's up here? Oh, it has an Ankh on it. I have to take that because my emblem is the Ankh. Single target attacks made against you have a 10% chance to trigger Retribution for 6 seconds. Grants you plus 5% to all damage and 21 health points every 2 seconds. Oh, nice. Hot. Occasional. Hot. Getting whacked. Tenacious. D. Whenever you take damage, you gain 5 offense. Last 15 seconds stacks up to 5 times. Find the mark. Your ranged attacks have a 10% chance to expose your target. Gain 3% of your defense from gear as offense. That one. And sure, why not? And I have 1 point left to spend up here. Third tier. Administer. Strength of your blast attacks and heals increased. Severity benefit 5%. Against mending. Impact critically strike you. Reduce the damage they deal by 4%. We'll come with that. Purchase talents. We've got 5 points. Int. We want ego. We want presence. Already added 8 recovery. You'll note you get more points if you get the lower tiers. If you max, you get 8 of ego, but if you get 2 stats, you get 5 of each. So I've got a couple of these left that I can nab. For instance, int and presence, int and ego. But I think I'd like some more recovery. Let's see. Int and recovery. No, I haven't been to Fairyland in forever. 10,000 years. That's actually a place, guys, by the way. At least it used to be. Not sure if it still is. In Oakland. Intelligence and recovery should be good. How my numbers looking now? Yeah, much better. Int, ego, presence. Recovery still not great. And here is sort of where you really beef up your character. You have points to spend. So, for instance, my Eldritch Blast, which is my meat and potatoes ranged damage blast spell. It has a number of things that I can do to it. I can increase the amount of damage it does here. That has 2 ranks. I can give it a chance to root. I can make it so it refreshes the duration of hexed on the target. I can have it blind the guys. I can have it give me bad luck. All of these things cost 1, 2, or 3 points, and you can put a total of 5 points into any skill. Yeah, it's understandable that they would say no thank you. It is certainly a sad statement on the state of the world as it is. Challenge. Accelerated metabolism every time you have a chance to retain a small amount of energy. Mystical. Use it a chance to apply and refresh Mystified on them. Dilemma. Applies Jinxed. Immense power. It now knocks targets away. Oh yeah, that was the one. So that's the AoE. Strength of the impact leaves your foes dizzy and disoriented. Aura of Primal Majesty. Yes, when I think about myself, I think Majesty. Allies drive some beyond their normal abilities, can be supported in support, increase all characteristics of you and nearby allies. Effect is always on. Got Skarn's Bane. It's the AoE. I don't really, I think, want to spend a bunch of points until I figure out which skills I really like. Concentration, is that buff? Is that not on? I think it's on. It is on. Concentration is on. And also on is Primal Majesty. Yep, Primal Majesty. So those auras are on all the time. Vitality. That's the heal. Eldritch Shield. That changes my default block into a improved block. Circle of Arcane Power. Sigils of Destruction. And these ones I don't have access to yet. Let's just go. Let's find out what we can do with our new and improved powers. I can barely remember it, although now that you mentioned it, is it a yellow plastic key, maybe yay big? That's my memory of it. I'm a little surprised it still exists, I have to say. Something I'm supposed to be talking to here. I don't see anybody with a question mark over there.
Hello, hero.
Hello.
I'm sure you've heard what we've been up to on the streets.
Not really.
Have you heard about supervillain Onslaught?
Lots of
I've got what you need.
There we go. I mean, that's one. Boy, you're really reaching back now. I thought I was reaching back over this last week when I was with friends from 50 years ago, but now you're reaching back like almost 55 years ago, something like that. Aftershock, Project Snake Charmer, Camp Lantern. There was Operation Snake Charmer, I think. Talk to Mayor Kwame of Until HQ. So, I just want to browse a bit and see what I should do. Steel Crusade, Whiteout. Canada. I remember the Canadian missions and stuff. Yeah, we'll go to Canada, eh? I'm heading off to Canada, eh? And there's a guy dancing here in his tighty whities with what appears to be a pink bear head. Yeah, it's an MMORPG, and you know, what are you gonna do? I think the super jet is required to get me to Canada, eh? Well, it's about time I went to Canada, eh? My apologies to any Canadians watching. There it is, and indeed, the arrow is pointed, as you can see, in that direction. What else do we have here? Let's see. Cenotaph, I have an urgent request for your help. Project Snake Charmer. Again, those are the other two quests I had. What's offered. He's glad I'm here too. Crisis on Monster Island, that's also a 30. And we're heading to Canadian. Off to the Canadian wilderness, eh? I haven't thought about Children's Fairyland in forever. Hey, it didn't crash this time, guys. Yet. It did earlier this evening.
It is a remote and lonely place. This frigid, frozen Canadian north. A long slumbering malevolence is now awake, and his corruption can be felt across the land.
It's about
The
time we
demon
did something
god,
about it.
Kikatilik. Just one threat among so many others. Aliens and insurgents. Monsters and madmen. The twisted experiments of Viper's Project Awakening. The depraved science of the mad geneticist Telios. The malignant magic of the life-siphoning necromancer Necrol.
I can hear it breathing.
So many enemies.
Mostly just out.
So few allies.
Champions Online.
They call
is
me
free to play.
Justiciar. I'm working with the brave armored Mounties
And,
of Canada's
there's
Steelhead
always City
Division.
Heroes, which
But
does a
we
private
have
server,
more
so if you
challenges
wanna try
than we
a
can handle.
Superhero MMORPG.
And we're going to need your help.
Cryptic designed City of Heroes. They spun it off, and then Cryptic designed this one. Originally, this game was going to be a Marvel Heroes game, but for whatever reason, the contract broke down, and they put all of the work they had put into it and either bought or licensed an old paper and pencil role-playing game called Champions, and then used all the tech they had created. Yeah, this was before Marvel Heroes. It was never released, and I don't know how far they got into it. And then they either bought the rights or outright bought the game Champions to turn it into this computer game, this MMO. Assist Justiciar. Is that not him? It is him. Hi, Justiciar. How you doing? I enjoyed the hell out of Marvel Heroes. 2 to Tango. Cenotaph, I've received word of trouble on Monster Island. But I just got here. You're trying to send me away? I'll accept that quest, but... they'll untrack it. Dry Gulched. Are you familiar with Stronghold Prison? Do you have any of the appropriate level? Tango, which is that one. 26. Now, I played a lot of Marvel Heroes. I don't remember how much. Over 1,000 hours, I think, on my Steam account still, if I look at it. Dermis de los Muertos, Skin of the Dead, I think. Accept. And Grisly Excavations. Sure, why not? They're one level under me, but that should be fine. Anyone else? Anyone else? A couple quests over here. That's a 28. Sure. Accept that. That's 2 levels. No, Marvel Heroes was a blast. It wasn't a deep, meaningful gaming experience, but it was just fun. And it was a great time killer. As you would expect with an ARPG. A lot of people like to blame the Skeeve Bucket, who was the CEO, for what happened. But according to David Brevik, who was the primary designer and had left the team by then, that basically that Marvel wasn't interested in keeping it alive because the amount of money that it was producing wasn't worth their time and effort. So in essence, it didn't matter if it was profitable. It didn't even matter if their CEO was a sexual predator, reportedly. What mattered is that it just wasn't making enough money that it was worth their time and attention. Yeah, I played a bunch. It was a blast. I played it at launch and was completely unimpressed, and then about 6 months later I tried it again, and holy shit, had they improved it. They'd taken it from an abject failure into a blast. Alright, what do we got? 2. 4. 4 is... Alright, we'll head in that general direction. Lovely evening here in Canada, as you can tell. A little on the chilly side. You know. Kind of a scanty costume, so my nipples are erect. Did I say that out loud? Shit. It was a joke, Twitch. I'm wearing a shirt. No one can actually see my nipples. There's something over here. This is 4. And 4 is talk to Astral Raven Speaker. Hello, Raven Speaker. You are pretty astral. They call me Raven Speaker. To my enemies, I am both a trickster and a liar. But to you, I will be a friend. With my elemental magic, I watch over the land. But your assistance is certainly most welcome. Do not be disconcerted, Cenotaph. This is merely my astral form, which allows me to see events from afar. Quests. The Exhumed. Manifestation of evil. Trouble in warmer climates. He wants me to go to Monster Island too. Well, I don't want to go to Monster Island. Why does everybody want to send me to Monster Island? Alright, we got something else. Another quest over here. The spirit of Samuel Wheat. Wheat? That's a weird spelling on wheat. W-H-E-T-E. Boo! Gotcha, didn't I? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I ain't here to cause no harm to the living. Well, unless you're a hunter patriot. They're the scum that murdered me nearly 150 years ago when I was a frontier lawman. Now I'm stuck here, at least till some good Samaritan comes along and dispels the curse that binds me here. About 150 years ago, I shot down Eberhard von Schutz in a gun duel up here. He was a Mountie. He was an outlaw, no bones about it. I was a Mountie, he was an outlaw, no bones about it, but his gang, the Hunter Patriots, they murdered me and cursed my soul. To undo the curse, I'll need my bones, and the Hunter Patriots have them locked up. Keep an eye out for one of those cyborgs up there to be holding the key to my bones. Cyborgs. Ghouls. Necroticians? A necrotician. Wow. 6 is the Exhumed. Recover mementos from necroticians. All right, we'll start with that one now. How about that? You'll note a player. The game's not dead. I take it back. I misspoke. I got ahead of myself. That's an ambusher. Oh, not in the right place yet. Curses. Six. Oh, get the shed key. Oh, it's off the cyborgs. Right. Right. Master Villain. Let's see, what do we got that we can use on him? Circle of Arcane Power sounds pretty good. Ranged AoE damage. Ranged AoE damage, that's a curse. Well, he was a master villain, and now he's just dead. Shed key. Open up the shed. I got his bones! We'll take his bones back to him. Excellent. Let's see. Turn bones. Turn the bones. Where? See, this is what being a superhero is all about, you know? Helping out dead guys. Okay, well, maybe that's not all it's about. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's not all it's about, but it's nice. See you around. And if you see any more of them Hunter Patriots, give them a good swift kick for me. I learned the first time I tangled with Eberhard von Schultz and his Hunter Patriots that I needed something more than just my normal gun to take him down. He had some kind of mystic protection, so I got myself the magic bullets. They're in a crate being guarded by some of those Hunter Patriots. I'm gonna need them again if I'm gonna break this curse. Well, let's right here. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? We gotta find his bullets. Magic bullets. Let's see. Got his magic bullet. Okay. These little beauties ain't got a lot of magic left in them. That ain't why I need them. Nope. They're gonna be what I call ceremonial. He really say that? Ceremonial? It's all magic stuff. The important thing is, you got him. Pages from a dark text. To break my curse, we're going to need to learn how they've done it. And to do that, we're going to need the books and spells they used, the Infernus Maleficon. It was buried with the fella that cursed me, but some ghouls got into the grave a couple years back, and now some of them carry it around with them. I don't know why, and I doubt they do either. Maybe they feel some sort of weird connection with the dark magic. Pages within. Let's just journey up in here. What do we have? We have 2. We have to defeat necroticians. And 4. Foul ectoplasm, rotting skin, and unfeeling flesh. Do I gotta? Frankly, that's just not sounding like much fun. I got rotting skin. I got foul ectoplasm. I got a volume and more unfeeling flesh. it's kind of gross, really. What's a guy to do? I can feel some nice synergies, but I kind of have to get up close to stuff to really mess them up. Mind you, I haven't spent any of my advancement points either, so trying to figure out what skills over here I like and the such. Yeah, my English am great. I'm liking my Englishes. Thanks for rescuing me. You're welcome, sir. Now, get out of here, Nathan. This is no place for a citizen like you. Only superheroes and bad things should be here. And if you're neither of those, then just leave. Cenotaph, I'm so cold. These men grabbed me here and took me off to the ice caves. I feel an unholy, unnatural chill. You see ice demons milling about. Okay, I have nothing. Required mission cold as ice. Don't you know that you are cold as ice to me? Shaman Charmer. Isn't that redundant? Pretty sure that's redundant. A shaman charmer. Alright. He did something bad to me. I was still taking damage there for a bit. That looks like that's a cave, but I've got stuff to do out here. Pleased to see there's another player around. A little surprised, but pleased for sure. As far as I can remember, my most recent playthroughs on the game, and they haven't been that far away. I played it on stream before. I know that. Seldom saw other people, but I've seen more people here than I remember seeing on my previous visits. So, I mean, that's a good sign as far as I'm concerned. So, surprised. Picking up bits of dead skin and freaking cooties and all kinds of unpleasantness. I've gotten 2 ectoplasms, 5 rotting skins, and 7 unfeeling flesh. I have a turn-in. Got enough of the goodies that old Samuel here needed. Alright, I know which curse it was, and I can see how to undo it right here in plain as day. Good thing that school marm I used to fancy taught me to use an index. Okay, kind of like that. I'll see you around, and if any of them Hunter Patriots, give him a good swift kick for me. Perform the ceremony to free his soul. Recommended team 1 to 5. Oh, that's always dicey. I don't know if that means it scales or it means one badass can do it by himself. bunch more of the ectoplasms. Those come from like the spirits, not like the goobers. Like this guy. He threw a rock. Seriously. Against a superhero, he's throwing rocks? How does he figure that's going to work out for him? Spirit up here. Spirit, the Spectre over there. I didn't even see him. It's not great. Whoops. I wasn't fast enough clicking. Damn it. I didn't see that mob. I didn't click the heal fast enough. What happens when you fail? I failed. Shame. Shameful shame. Shamefully large amounts of shame. I rescued him. Foul ectoplasm. It's really the best kind of ectoplasm. More foul ectoplasm. So I did not get my spell off. What does this one do again? Does damage and maintaining it. Applies hexed. It's not awesome. It's fine. Yeah. Necroticians. Got about 5 or 6 of them, I think. Let's see. I got the mementos for the necroticians. I need to return those to graves somewhere. There's Lunar Ranger. He's shooting at the bad guys. Guns. How? 18th century. I don't need any necroticians. I could use some more of those. Spectres. And what we got down there, we got a cannibal glutton. Oh, that sounds really nice. Looking forward to him. Sure, he's lovely. Goodies, which most of them weren't good. I mean, corrupted flesh and whatnot. I mean, yeah, kind of gross. No, I still do need 3 more necroticians. Sorry, it's my mistake. I thought I was necrotician finished. I'm not. I can fly. Zombie necrotician. Hi guys. So. More rotting skin. Another scavenged memento. I need 2 more necroticians. And a number more magical bits and pieces. Well, another necrotician and friend. Closer than I am entirely comfortable with, I'll have you know. Definitely need to improve my powers, buff up the powers with the points I have. How are we doing? 3 more ectoplasms, 5 more rotting skins, 4 more unfeeling fleshes, and possibly a partridge in a pear tree. That one is not confirmed yet. Whoa, that was bad. Oh, come on, I clicked in time. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Pardon my French. Bullshit, okay. Burial Butte was once a place of the eternal rest for the dearly departed. Once we drive back, Necrols and his dark allies can be so again. Kicked again. Right about now. There it is. I am definitely not good tonight. Most assuredly need to slot my upgrades. Let's see. Social, Socrates, hours, I think, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Okay, Eldritch Bolts. That's my builder. Don't need them to do more damage. Stun. That's not bad. Every time you use, you have a chance to get an extra energy. Eldritch Blast, rank 2. Pillar of Pause. What else can it do? We can give it more damage. It's not showing the numbers of points, though. I need to go back, I guess. Maybe I can click on Train. There we do. That's showing the number of points. Alright, good. So it certainly seems like the Sigils of Destruction are a heavy hitter. As you would expect, they're my highest level spell. Good evening, Snake, and thank you, Canucket, for your paying of respect. Accelerated Metabolism, Mystic Transference. You only summon 2 of these sigils, but they can be summoned alongside your other sigils. Also lowers the base recharge. No, I actually kind of like all 5. Applies Restoration, which gives you a heal over time. Heals an additional amount of your health is low. Has a short term cooldown. That's not bad. But we definitely want to put in at least 2 points. That'll increase the damage by, I believe it's something like 20 or 40%. So we'll increase the rank on that. Yeah, now we're talking. Much more damage. Goes from 379 and 293 to 455. So yeah, I think it's about 20% increase for each. So that's some chunky damage. Delicious chunky damage. The Eldritch Shield. imbue with power. Adds different effects based on which aura you have active. Arcane Vitality, that's the heal. Concentration. Activating gains a stack of concentration, increasing your range damage and melee damage to a lesser degree. Skarn's Bane is pretty good for damage. Warlock's Malice gives it a chance to root chaos magic. Now has a chance to apply many different debuffs. 10% chance every half second to apply Bane to all affected targets. Bane can apply the following effects, like a dozen different. Give Skarn's Bane a chance to apply flesh health attacks of mystical trance. Targets hit have a chance to be stunned. I heard a Badoop. Something like send me a tell in game. Oh, I think it was just telling me that a player got a gold foil voucher from one of the lock boxes. Pillar of Pause. Dizzying Impact. The strength of the impact leaves your foes dizzy and disoriented. They deal less damage and move slower. Your damage reduced by 10%. Immense Power. Pillar of Pause now knocks targets away. I don't want to knock them away. I don't think. Well, far. 47 feet. I don't know if that takes them out of the range of my Sigils of Destruction. Dilemma. Now applies Jinxed. Jinx reduces target's damage and improvement and movement speed briefly, and the death inspires their knockback. 8 seconds. Mystical. Accelerated metabolism. Well, we definitely want at least one increase, like that. Eldritch Blast. Sorcerer's Whim. Chance to root. Refreshes the duration of Hexed. Blinding Light. Illumination. Decreasing the amount of direct healing they receive. Increasing. Bad luck. Gives them a chance to jinx the target. Has a 25 to 100% chance to apply jinxed. How does that work? 25 to 100%. Breakthrough. If your primary target is blocking, hitting them with this attack disables it for 10 seconds. That will break through their block. Well, I definitely want at least 2 points in that. Wizard's Discretion. We'll put definitely getting a stun in there would be a good choice. It's an interesting mechanic where you can improve each of your individual skills, but you have limits. You have 5 points of improvement you can do, and most of them take 2 points. There are a few that are 1 point, and usually the 1-pointers aren't that great. Summoner, the accelerated metabolism. You have a chance to return a small amount of energy. This seems to be our biggest hitter, so I'm going to increase that up. Straight damage twice. Not convinced about Circle of Arcane Power yet. Arcane Vit is a healing spell. Healing. Concentration will make me much, much better at the old matching games, which I think was called Concentration on TV. Skarn's Bane. Decent amount of damage, and if it's fully maintained, it does apply Hex. Well, let's go ahead and increase the rank on that. Now let's see if we can. We have points left, obviously. But let's see if we can't manage to do a bit more damage to those who deserve it. Well, it was close, but got them all. What are we doing? We still need 5 more rotting flesh. We've got all the ectoplasms. 5 rotting skin, sorry, and 2 unfeeling flesh. Rotting flesh. Just did rotting flesh, you know. Just tastes like victory, that's all. That's not true. Unfeeling flesh. Actually, it tastes like pork rinds. What? Skin. What are we looking at? We need 2 more rotting skins and 2 more unfeeling flesh. Skin, unfeeling flesh, renewing bleach, scavenged memento, scavenged mementos, the fresh maker. Alright, that's an old guy reference. Not sure if anyone's going to get that one. Once upon a time, that was a pretty hip reference, though. Just so you know. Long time ago, actually. That's enough of the unfeeling flesh and the rotting skin. What's it, 5? Yeah, that's the cave. I'm going to skip the cave for now. Mail of some kind. MCPD, Captain Martin. Cenotaph, look. I know superhero types are really busy and we hate to waste your time. Something there would really use your help. Couple things to cash in now, I think. Right over there. Raven speaker. You showed great courage obtaining these samples, Cenotaph. Lesser heroes would have run away in fear when faced against such terrifying supernatural evil. Well, you know. Magic. We've gotten about 2/10 of a level. Ghost busting. You can't talk with ghosts. You can't reason with ghosts. All you can really do is take them on, soundly defeat them. Hope you can convince them to head back to the Netherrealm and spawn them. Burial Butte? Become a problem, Cenotaph. Becoming overrun with evil spirits. How about you pay them a visit and defeat as many of those revolting revenants as you can? I'll give it some thought. You know, in my spare time. What do we got? We got level 30 supply kit. I never opened that. That's silly of me. Level 35 supply kit. And... secondaries. Yeah, I can use secondaries. That's secondary offense. Powerhouse visor. That has socket in it. Oh, hold on to that at least for a bit. Secondary utility. I don't have one of those yet either. Alright, well, that's good. Extra stats are good. No, not on that. Int and ego. I've got is way better than that. And that. Okay, over here we've got the level up supply kit. Okay, all kinds of stuff came out of that. Rather more than I was hoping for, frankly. Start moving stuff around. We now have some heals. We have more heals now. I was wondering why I didn't seem to have any heal clickies, and now we know why I didn't have heal clickies. Now I have heal clickies. I have many heal clickies. Ren Center transport device. Teleport you to the Ren Center. I want to keep that. Presence. A lot of presence. But presence is only one of my secondaries. It doesn't have anything else other than presence, really, so. Got little questy boxes we need to open. The odds of them having anything... Okay, I take it back. The odds of them having anything superior. That actually looks... Oh, it's level 32. I can't use it yet. That's why it's superior. Level 31. It would be a slight increase in defense. No, it would be a slight decrease. It's a higher level by 1. It would give me con and int instead of int and ego. But it's slightly less defense, so I'm going to go no. Level 31, strength and int. But I'd lose recovery, defense. I'd gain a bunch of offense, is that right? What am I missing? 2 stats. So I'd lose 11 recovery and a little offense. Oh, a lot of offense. Yeah, so that's a no. Level 32, dex and presence for recovery and offense. That's a level 32. I'll hold on to it at least until I hit level 32. And boots, level 31, maximum hit points. My current hit points are 4,000 something, 4,100 something. So 200 is a 5%. Dex is not good for me, so those are a sell. Or dispose of, or whichever. But I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. So my plan then for tomorrow, it's Thursday, isn't it? Double check. Do I have my days of the week straight? I do, yay! I'm going to give myself a break on that one because I was out of town and I'm still kind of getting back into the swing of things. So, thought it was Thursday. It was Thursday, so I wasn't wrong on that. I think I'll probably be coming back to Champions. I'm not positive it'll be this character or one of my other characters, but I think I'll be coming back to Champions and playing a little bit more tomorrow because I kind of had fun today. I know it's an awful lot of me going through reading and cogitating and figuring stuff, but thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. So, I should be back tomorrow at my usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I think for more Champions Online of all surprises. So my dream last night did not lead me totally astray. I should be back tomorrow. I hope the rest of your Thursday night goes well. I hope your Friday gets you on into the weekend in a big hurry. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Night, guys. Thanks for hanging out.